Well, here we go, part two, because that wasn't planned. I have this sort of problem with technical difficulties. Anyway, uh, next, since that's what's going on here. Anyway, I'm going to set that there for a moment, and I'm going to set up the other Samara. Do a quick pinch of that wire. Get the other one here. Hook that on. Actually, you know what? I'm going to flip this around. Like that. We'll see how this goes. You know, the secret with most technical difficulties is it's usually the user. And this is no exception. I'm not too frantic about it, mind you. I'm disappointed in some ways, but I guess creating a natural break is good. So just a couple of twists around. It'll hold for me, I think. Next, I'm going to try to fit that here. And I'll hold that with my finger. We'll adjust it in just a moment. We'll get that to attach as well. Let's see if the camera flies off again when I talk about fishing flies. Because how awesome would that be? This is what happens when you use a magic walking stick from a Woodland Sprite. Okay. So that's what I have going on there. Now I'll try to move those a little bit closer together. Okay. Maybe I'll tilt that just a little bit more. Next, I'll fold these down just a little bit. And maybe I'll go either side there. I may use some hot glue on those points just so I'm not poking myself. That won't happen in this video. Okay. Now, let's see if I can trim a little bit of this nose here. Just a little bit. Tapping that eye just a little bit. Okay. that's what I have so far with that. The next thing is I have a bunch of these calligraphy nibs, and I'm going to choose, one of them. Wow. I guess the choice is almost kind of being made. So it's kind of between, let's say, that one, which I'm going to try to tilt this just a little bit so the slide away doesn't happen. So this one, which I'm kind of leaning towards anyway. And maybe this one, which is a 103. Oh, look at that. That just popped out there too. That's a 101. And this is a 103. I do like both of those because to me they're kind of general purpose things, but as this fell out, I kind of like this. This is considered like a bowl pointed fine point calligraphy pen nib. I'm going to use that. I'm going to grab a chunk of wire here again. And just snip a piece off. Now, the shape of this is a little bit strange. Yeah. First things first. I want to set up how I want to hold this. Maybe like that. And I'm going to tie this on. Then I'll wrap it into place. Now, because I write and draw with my right hand, this will work out okay for me. I'll push that down. And again, as if I'm wrapping a fly. I'm doing it kind of tight too. You know, if I were crafty enough, I would have saved. Let me see if I can go back. So I need something to sort of tie that onto. Well, I didn't save myself any. Let's make a loop there then. I mean, I could start over, but this will work. Okay. We'll tie that down. I'll make it kind of tight, but we'll make sure that's aligned the way I want it to. Okay. We'll twist these together. And if I have to, I can do that again. I am the person who's going to be using it, after all. Let's see if I can just sort of pinch that down just a little bit. Okay, so this is what I've made, and I'm going to clean this up a little bit. See if I can get this wire to kind of slide underneath there, and I'll push it down. Okay. So I've made a dragonfly calligraphy pen with Samara wings. I'm going to set that over there for a moment and get a clean page here. That's just tilted slightly. And for fun, I'm going to try this out. So I got this from the House of Hudson, who is the Minecraft expert. So this stuff, I do have permanent inks, like waterproof inks like this, which I typically would use on things that I don't want to smear. So, but I'm going to try this out right now because, yeah, it's going to be fun. And because it's permanent, well, if you get this on your hands, you got to make sure you wash it off pretty well. So, let's try out this pen that I made and see how it feels. So I'm going to dip kind of heavy with it to start. Okay. It's sort of predictable. But I have to get used to it, I think. Let's zoom in on that. Right now it's not quite where I want it to be as far as being used to it. Let's see if I can kind of do a little bit better. A little bit. One more. A little bit better. So, I kind of like the look of it. I think it'll take a little bit of time to get used to. I'll have to clean up the way I wired it. But I think this could be a fun pen to use. And because it's a, well, that ink that I got from Hudson, because it's permanent and waterproof, if I get out some water here and I drip it on there, you'll see it doesn't really smudge the same way as the other type of stuff that I use. So this is fantastic ink for finishing, and I think that's going to come in handy. And maybe I'll do one more video after this where I'll do like a quick drawing, let's say. And yeah, I think this has been kind of a fun little project, so let's see what we can do. Part 3 is coming up in a moment, and hopefully no more errors with the camera. All right, see you in the next one.